We now move on to the footpaths of the Turton Egerton area, referred to as TEG or TEG, which is a much better way of saying it still, in the videos. There is a large chunk of numbers missing between TEG032 and TEG047, reflecting the boundary changes in 1974. Quick little year for you there. The area offers a good variety of paths, from suburban alleys to high moorland paths on the border with Lancashire. Let's get into it, kid. Hello, Rooks Ramblers and whoever else is going to be watching. This is the very start of our TEG adventure. This is TEG1, which follows a straight path-ish down to that barn over there. Horridge's barn, yeah.
Okay. Daddy hasn't walked this one before, so this one should be fun.
Yeah. Okay, so better just start filming at this point. Hello! My dad will just take over. Come on, Dad.
Hello. Yeah, we're still on footpath 1 here. It crosses over a footbridge over this little clough that's running down from Cheetham Close, and quite a nice spot this. Path's a bit muddy, but we are in the middle of February, so can't really expect too much better.
Recommend this in summer, as long as it's not too hot, because there's almost no shade. If it's summer and it's just a nice, perfect day, not too hot, not too cold, and everything's all dry, then yeah, hell yeah, walk this path. Oh, so walking in the winter if you really feel like it. Just be prepared to get your boots dirty.
Hello, we're approaching Horridge's barn now. We're going to respect their privacy and not actually film as we're going through the yard, but basically you stick to the right hand side of the building and then straight across the access road, which is TEG6. We'll be coming back to that, but TEG1 continues past in the same direction.
Let's go. Simon come. Hello, here we are just at the top of TBC, like TEG1 I think, yeah. Right, anyway, TEG1, we got this little stile here. I'm gonna go that way.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So this is the point at which TEG11 meets TEG1 coming in from the left. So we go up through this stile, past the bench, and then up where those people are, onto the moor top, right to the county boundary. It's probably one of the most exciting paths in the TEG area, so let's go. So, this is where TEG1 spews out onto TEG11. It's coming up that way.
Oh!
Hello. There is no TEG2, 3 or 4, so we're jumping straight to TEG5 here, which runs from the Blackburn Road up to the county boundary. It's not very clear on the ground, but what you do is just stay fairly close to the plantation boundary here, and then when it comes to the left, you follow it.
Hello. Here we are at the end of TEG5. Finishing off with a tremendous view, like, look at that. Oh, one blew me back. I suppose we're going to be going over that way now.
No, that's over to Blackburn, we're heading that way.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay then. Hi, hello, here we are at TEG6, and that's the way that we're going to be going up. It's just around Dimple Park actually.
Past Dimple Hall.
Oh yeah, it's also past Dimple Hall as well. Let's get into it.
Yeah. And what are we going to join up with?
No idea.
TEG1.
Oh, very nice. It's a crossover episode. Start.
Okay, right. As the path starts to get steeper towards the top, you notice this little stile for the West Pennine Way. This actually cuts a corner across the access land. It's not actually a named footpath. TEG6 continues up the road till it meets TEG1. just short of Horridge's barn. Okay.
Let's go.
Right.
Hiya. Here we are at the top of TEG6 where it meets with TEG1. It's a relatively easy climb on certain days and hard climb on other days. But this is TEG1. And I think the barn's just over there, probably.
Yeah.
Because you can see all the farm equipment.
Okay.
Hola, miños. Welcome back. Here we are at TEG7, which leads down there and should take us back to Coxgreen Road where we parked the car for today. Wait, no, that's TEG7.
No, that's TEG7.
That's TEG7, that's
Just need to mention
an annoyance.
this
Hello.
path goes down to, going that way, the path goes to Turton Tower. But we're heading that way.
Well, that's a cute name for him. Here we are for another edition of Simon's wonderful Simon Cam. Here we are showing you the beautiful landscape. Winter Hill. I think that's Coxgreen Road down there.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Around there is Torah Cottage. All of that is more of Bolton. I think town centre's just over there. Don't know what that is. It looks like an industrial site down there, possibly.
Not sure, yeah.
Wait, actually, from a second glance, it looks like farmers land. The main bit is Delft Reservoir, just gleaming gorgeousness. Far as the eye can see, I love it today. Might be 2021 summer, but still, yo.
Hello, when you reach this style, the ground becomes a little more difficult to work out where to go, but TEG001-007 continues roughly in the same direction to meet crossroads with TEG11, so I'm hoping that it'll be clear on the ground, but it might not be, so this bit is a bit trial and error.
Also, one thing I'd like to add is how ridiculous it is to have barbed wire.
Hello, it's taken us about 3 visits to work this out, but I now know that TEG7, move the miscreant out of the way, TEG7 runs down past the top corner of the plantation in the direction of the reservoir. I don't think there's much sign of it on the ground, but we'll see if we can pick up the actual path. But that is the way it goes, and it takes you down to the 5-way junction with footpaths TEG8 and TEG11. So let's give it a go. Seems like just a faint outline of a path this way. Yeah. Okay, so we'll strike off at this point. I expect the ground to be rather bumpy, so if it's too difficult to film, I'll stop. You okay, Simon? Bit of a spongy bit here, but yeah, it's not too bad. And then in amongst the rushes. You doing okay, little fella?
I'm fine.
Yep, he's fine. Okay, so yeah, still no sign of any real path here. Now, come to the other side of the plantation. Can we see that 5-way junction? Okay. So yeah, once you pass the plantation, keep heading in the same direction as the reservoir. Okay, so you all right, Simon?
Yeah.
Right, so basically I was correct. From the plantation corner you do head in the direction of the reservoir, and it will bring you out, if not exactly on at the five-way junction, at least onto TEG001, and you can find your way to the junction from there. But once, I would say there is absolutely no sign of the path on that stretch, so in mist I would give it a miss and use TEG9 instead. That would be my advice.
Wait, don't forget I have something to say.
Okay, what do you have to say, Simon?
Nothing, I just wanted to do this.
Okay, but once you get to five-way junction, there is that your TEG7 ordeal isn't quite over. You then have to head off across another patch of wasteland, and I think it's in the direction of that light little shack. Can you see it ahead there? Yeah. So I will check the map, but if you don't hear anything more from me, that is where TEG7 goes. Hello. We've just sweated blood and sweat and tears for you lot, because that's an awful path, really wet and completely invisible, and you can easily put your foot into a big hole. But if you do head towards the shack, you will eventually come to a stile, and the path continues through this scrubby field to the back of the sheds. You can see, still in the direction of the reservoir actually.
Oh, let's go.
Hello, when you get to the shack you'll find this stile here, and the path runs behind it and over in that direction before swinging to the left towards Cox Green Road. Hello, here we are. TEG7 had another nasty little sting. That was a rough passage down by this fence. You had to balance between barbed wire and brambles to get a solid footing, but eventually it has brought us to this stile, and we're back on Cox Green Road.
And the best bit is, I don't have
Are you
tetanus.
relieved, Simon?
Yeah.
I thought you might be.
Also because I don't have tetanus.
Hello. Oh, hang on, that's going to film portrait, won't it?